The new raid is fun. I have heard some rumblings on the tweets that yes, indeed it is fun. I've heard from some folks. But by H2O, is it bedtime? Is it Betty by time? Let me grab something over here. I think today we'll start doing a little bit more MSQ. We got the new zones, the dual pathing zones. Start on one of those today, I feel like. After I do some of these. It is. Yeah, I heard some more rumblings on the Twitter that people were enjoying it, so. What's going on, Nawal? FF Raid would never be fun. They're no fun at all. Zero fun allowed. I heard, yeah, so it sounds like, you know, this is the expansion for gameplay. Right? At the very least, right? We'll see how Savage goes for you guys. Did I buy tickets? I don't remember. Yes. Yes, I did do. I did done do that. Let me see. Maybe, perhaps I will do a nice frontline for. Ooh, today's ice map. Today's ice map, but I wouldn't mind doing the frontline. Got rival wings. Is the story good? Do you like the story that comes with the raid as well? You got 2 weeks till Savage. 2 whole weeks. Surely I can catch up by then. Surely. What's going on, Keelan? It's not much of anything yet. Okay. Trying to remember how I felt during the first tier of the last raid series. Yeah, a lot of character introductions. Totally, right? Well, I'm glad that it's good though. I'm glad people are enjoying the experience of it all. Let's do. Does anyone want to do a frontline? I gotta get a frontline in here, real quick. Sorrel is on, but Sorrel's looking like she's doing probably the raid. I can ask. Do you want to FL? It's probably like mid cutscene right now. Oh, so it's exciting. We're like T-minus like 48 hours until, if I did my math correctly, till that football game drops. I've been looking forward to that one. Maybe I'll play it on Thursday. Perhaps. You guys don't like football though, huh? Or as far as football goes, there's only like one person that I remember talking to about football, and that's Maddie. Okay, I don't think Sorrel's preoccupied. Uri Yolal. It's not really a thing there. That is true. Well, yeah. Yeah. Indeed. You've been enjoying the sudden influx of Dong Dong Never Die videos? What the hell is Dong Dong Never Die? What is that? Football's got too many rules for you to understand what's going on. Shall I explain to you? Are you ready to learn some things? Do you You'll glaze immediately. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? The ball goes over the line, you score. The end, I mean, true, somewhat true, right? You gotta get the ball over the line. Alright. It's a very trashy indie Chinese fighting game, all made with real photos of people and Mario. Oh. Okay, I'll have to go look that up then. At some point. Will I try Reaper again? Sure, why not? Let's play Reaper. We have 3 Reapers on our squad. We're tanky. Football just makes no sense. You have a team. It is too complicated versus, say, basketball, where you just gotta be the best. Well, basketball, yes. Basketball, you can definitely be carried by a singular person. A bit more than football. I mean, like in football, right, the most impactful position would be your quarterback. But the quarterback can only do so much sometimes. I think I gravitated. I really fell in love with football like late high school or something like that. I feel like. I think it's just easier these days. It's easier for me to keep up with, right? Because there's only so many games, and then each game just feels a little bit more impactful because of that. I'm gonna pop this early. Why not? What's going on, John? You're a bit more of a rugby guy. I actually don't. I kind of understand rugby, but I don't know like the rules per se, like how they go about doing things. You know, a sport that I've come to kind of understand is cricket. I've kind of come to understand what cricket, how to play cricket. So. And I don't know why, but you need a billionaire girlfriend for football or basketball. Oh, yeah, okay, you're talking about basketball. I don't understand why she affects winning so much. I feel like I've seen... where our team is going. Oh, our team's going ham right now. Hey, I guess we're going. We're all going in here. Hopefully we don't get wiped. I'm popping everything. I'm popping. I be popping. Not ibuprofen. I be popping. Okay. You gonna have these guys fight each other yet, or what? We lost our whole team, baby. We lost the whole team. We all got wiped. We lost so many of them. We lost so many. Yeah, that was... I don't know if that was worth... I don't know. We got... How many points did we get? We got 200 from that? Not quite sure. The only sport you follow with any regularity is NASCAR. I've actually never, like, really, like, watched NASCAR. Like, sometimes with, like, back in the day when it was on, I'd be like, okay, I'll just, like, turn it on or something. So I'm not very intimate with that. Oh, it took a while to load in. Okay, we got the points there. You do enjoy baseball at times. Baseball is my childhood sport. It's the sport that I played for 20 some odd years or something. I want to say something like that. Oh, we should go. Get in here. Oh, I'm using the wrong wombo combo here, unfortunately. I don't know why we just went for these stragglers here. This is one of those situations where it's like we should have like went for the whole squad when we had the chance. Do they have like a full stack here or something? I don't know where our team is right now. We should have killed way more than that. Regroup. They're gonna get pinched. They gonna get pinched. Yeah, we lost some folk. Yeah, I feel like we're just bleeding lives here, you know? No! I got stunned! Oh, that would have been such a cool kill. That would have been such a cool kill. You mean football. Oh, you're talking about Taylor Swift. I thought you were talking about like the Kardashians or something, because in basketball it's like sometimes like the news articles are like, this Kardashian is now with this player. This Kardashian is now with this player, and then they like do shitty. Yeah, we're not winning this game. We don't feel strong. We're not great. We're not a good fighting team. We're just getting wiped up. Well, I suppose there's been a lot of games where I've been like, we're never gonna win, but it's very unlikely, it seems like. I actually just watched a documentary called Receiver. I followed wide receivers in the league last year, and they followed some 49ers players. And then I got to relive the heartbreaking Super Bowl loss. 69. They should be able to clean that up. How much much does this do? I don't know how much that does. It doesn't tell me. Did we at least kill that one guy? Oh, why did that teleport me over there? Are these guys like stacked or something? Maybe they are. How's the flopping in basketball these days? I haven't been keeping up. Are they still flopping around? Oh, did you guys see the whole, I don't know, some like big soccer match that was happening in Florida, I think? Dude, we're about to get screwed right here. I wish I had my, we really need a tank to like engage these guys. Okay, so much for that. Anyway, some big soccer game, and then everyone was there's like a big old just something happening, and no, why did they all go that way? And like, I don't know how much people paid. I think a lot of people came over to watch the game and all that too. And then, yeah, this game's over. I don't know why we're trying this right here. Yellow's too organized. We're not strong enough. Flames aren't even trying to fight Yellow right now either. This is when you renounce your Argentinian citizenship and say you did not watch that. Well, I didn't watch it either, but I heard all that news. Okay. Did you guys see the clips? There was like... By the way, when you look at our score at the end of this, we're gonna have so many like deaths. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, there was like people with tickets couldn't get in because people without tickets were bullying their way in. It's just us versus Yellow here. Oh, you guys couldn't even capitalize on this dancer that I pushed at you? That's effed up. They might have a stack on that team because that dancer, that Astro, and that Dark Knight are really stacked. They are stacked. I mean, it's over. We're They just need a couple more kills here. Do I just feed them? I could just feed them. We could feed them and get it over with. Well, that was unfortunate. Look at this. Yeah, 496. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, that was so bad. That was pretty bad. That was pretty rough. Invite you? You trying to do some MSQ with me? Is that what's going on? Oh yeah, yeah. Argentina was playing, right? Because you guys are the ones with Messi. Is Messi I forget, or the other team? That's Messi, right? Anyway, I don't think I finished my train of thoughts there. My train of thought. Yeah, the clips looked insane, right? There were just so many people trying to get in, and eventually it just became all chaotic, and people were just running in, and people who spent like thousands of dollars, and not just for the ticket, but then, you know, well, I think the ticket cost is more than likely something like that, depending. But then all the travel plans, like imagine all the people who came like from out of the country and stuff, and they couldn't get in. Oh, that's that looked horrible. That looked unchill. Okay. Let me hit the restroom. I'm going to start some MSQ here, Nawal, so I was just doing the one front line to do the roulette. Plus it's ice map. I don't really. And after that loss, that was such a bad loss. I don't have the heart to go in there. Is this a new week? I think our front line. Yeah, front lines has been kind of rough since the patch came out, or the expansion. It's felt a little more frustrating, I could say. I'll be RB. Good night for real. Good night. Bye bye. Okay. I think it's time to continue some MSQ here. I'll be the Viper for this one. Yeah, we got our glam here. We're looking pretty good, huh? I think we'll go. Let's do the Pelu Pelu first. I'm actually very curious about the Pelu Pelu. And normally I would save them for last, but you know, I kind of just let's just try it out. Let's just see. The quest to Kozama Uka will become available once you have completed. Yeah. To Urkopacha. Am I saying that correctly? Urkopacha, something like that. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the states of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing some more stumbling than walking. But do take heart, when it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Now, the Pelu Pelu weren't the shoe puff guys, right? No, I don't think they were. You want to ride the shoe puff? Or something like that? Oh, look, it's Key Lime. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at... It's all been arranged. They look very happy. Happy Hanu. Hey, look, it's Key Lime. I feel like I haven't seen you in-game in a long time. Are you a monk right now? What is the... Oh, I thought you had, like, boxing gloves on. Here, you want to join the party? You can join the party if you want. Alright, what are the updates? Mahjong crate. What happened to the big the whole Mahjong thing? The Mahjong plate. You're supposed to have that. I guess we'll activate this. And perhaps I'll eat some fat Choco Choco stuff. Okay, off we go. Please come follow if you want. Are you dressed as like a Street Fighter character or something? Isn't there a Street Fighter character that's like that? Or something like that? Perhaps. This is your outfit for the first raid tier. Was that your inspiration? Isn't there a Street Fighter? Wait, Novel would know. Isn't there a Street Fighter character that looks like this? That has like a green top and then the red gloves. I think she might have like a beret or something. Oh, we're gonna take the Pakas. Are these fluffy babies our mounts? The Pelu Pelu all being small is confusing enough, but those masks make it almost impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess their age. The beasts are sure-footed, that's for certain. Ugh, why did it have to be alpacas? Talking to a Pelu before we departed was a wise decision. I, for one, would rather not brave a treacherous, slippery trail on foot. Oh, it's Cammy? But that's not Cammy. Oh. Well, that's what came to my mind. So you're Cammy. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. Yes. Glorious. So glorious. So cute. So floofy. These animals can traverse Ukrupacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. Indeed. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea. Alpacas are native to Dawntrail. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, where it is not needed anyway? It would have been cool if we got like goats or something. You'll see those like mountain goats that like climb the like like what basically looks like a 90-degree slope. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Yeah, I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience may find them easy to handle. I like that look. The look she just gave. We're really doing this then. If you wanna become the Dawn Servant, you must become one with the alpaca. So was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. Yeah, they're all about that business. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. That reminds me of, I forget the name of but in Shadowbringers, the one, those people that like to serve or something. Was it serve, or they want to, or something like that, right? To be of use. They want it to be useful. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the Third Promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. And so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Ukrupacha, then that's what we'll do. It's so sunny. So bright and sunny here. Oh, here we go. They all look the same size, but I feel...
The poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea.
Oh, it's that!
Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Ukrupacha.
That's so cool.
100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty.
Valley Garmanda.
Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Ooh, there's like a little fort up there as well.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
Makes me think of Final Fantasy 16 a little bit.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Workor Zomar. Is that what? Okay.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Ooh, hello. Damn, look at that hair.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Bol Nok. Bol Nok, okay.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Wachunpelo.
Wachun Bello. Okay, we're learning a lot of names here.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch.
Ooh, alpaca ranch.
The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
I got the mezcal here. Let's go.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
You're too young.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Like, they're very few and far between, but there are supporters of Uklamat's cause.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yeah, good. Well, I was gonna say, good thing we don't have. We have Alpha Note here. I was gonna say, good thing we don't have Astidian, but we got Alpha Note here.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
Charisma. Charisma in trade. High level.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
I bet she's probably in the same camp as, like, Destinian or Alphino.
Wachunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
Don't get lost! I feel like it'd be very difficult to get lost right now. Wait! Let's go! Plays football once and doesn't even commit to the bit. I don't have the game yet, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Warlords of More sounds like a Lord of the Rings name. It kind of does, doesn't it? Oh look, it's an alpaca. Oh, that's a cool bike. What's that one from? I mean, it looks like I mean, it looks like a Order 66 thing. Sauron's vacationing spot. Yeah. Should have paid the extra 30. Nah, it didn't seem worth it. $30 for 3 days early access. Because I'm not gonna use like the currency or whatever that they put in that bundle anyway. So I feel the change in altitude most keenly. While mayhap not to the same degree as the Sea of Clouds, the air is decidedly thin here. Yes. The palace crowds were more supportive of her brothers, but Wulklamat's peaceful politics do have their quiet adherents, I see. Yeah. It's a small group, but I'm sure that group will grow in number as we continue on, right? I could see more buildings down the path. Bold Nook was talking. Oh, it was taking. I wonder what's over that way. Oh god, I gotta get wind currents, don't I? This is it, Wachun Pelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. Wulklamat should have arrived before us. There she is. You did because you wanted to play? Yeah, I want to play too, but that's not good. Figure I'd wait for the day one patch and all that too. You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. I just kind of I don't know. It's kind of looks like a duck bill or something. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes. Finery for our finest lady. That's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Aaronville, when did you? We were just right behind you. Ah, a Shatona. Oh, that's right. The Shatona. From far off Zaktural. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wulklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. Man, if they opened up this area for more like tourism, I bet the Pelu Pelu would make a lot of money, wouldn't they? To Urkopacha. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, Volpini? They've been patching it like crazy for the Friday Rush. I feel like that's usually how these games go, right? They usually have like a day one patch ready to go for like the normal release. I feel like historically that happens for a lot of sports games. I want to climb that. I want to go up there. Also, I want to go up there. I swear, I let her out of my sight for one moment. Wulklamat is lucky to have Aaronville. Everyone, royalty especially, needs a friend unafraid to chide them when the need arises. I was also just kind of thinking about that, right? Because Zorulja has his his aide. I forget the guy's name, but his like right hand or advisor, so to speak. I guess Bakul, Jaja, they have each other, right? The two heads. He divides himself. Koana was, I mean, aside from, I'm sure, the inevitable rest of the Scions helping out, he was kind of solo dolo. Or he was solo dolo when we were leaving the gates as well. But I guess Aaronville is like somewhat could be somewhat of like an advisor. Even if it, you know, even if it doesn't feel that way. He's kind of in that supporting role here. Yep. What's in the Pelu Pelu are also partial to coffee. Kofefe. All these houses and buildings made to Pelu Pelu size, and mine too, come to think of it. I guess that's true, huh? Though I think you're slightly taller than the Pelu Pelu. You look a little bit taller, but you will grow. They seem to have reached their peak potential here. Traders of happiness. Not my finest moments, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Krile, Ladase, and I will speak with the merchants. Uklamat, you and Aaronville might try approach travelers and passerby. Kev, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. That's right. So we gotta find out what needs doing here, how we can assist in some way. What's that? Okay. Very good, very good. I suppose I should grab the Aetheryte before I forget, huh? Okay, so I totally need to get my freaking... Wait, no. Wait, Ether Currents. Wait, what's the thing? I use the... What do I have? For how do you do this again? It's been so... Oh, the Ether Compass. Oh, I don't have an Ether Compass. It's a no. It's a no-no. I guess maybe I'll unlock it at some point. Hey, what's going on, Sorrel? It's in your collections. It's in your collections. Also, hi. Menu collections. Oh. Wait. My collections. Recommendations. Collect. Challenge log. My collections. Wait, you said menu collections? I need more assistance. Duty. Collection. What happened to my other... Oh, it used to be in here, and now they just moved it here. This is what you're saying. That's probably what happened. Volpini, Sorrel, did you guys enjoy the new raid stuff? Welcome to the House of the Pelu Pelu. Wachon Pelo. We have many local specialties on offer here, so please have a look around. Bro, they're so good. Yeah, that's what some folks have been saying here. I've been hearing that they're good on the tweets as well. Oh, I thought you were doing the... Oh, you're still doing MSQ. That's right. That's right. I thought you had done... I thought you were doing it. Zakruk. You look like you can handle yourself. If you're interested in joining the hunt, I reckon you and I might meet again. Yes. Can you smell that rich aroma wafting in the air? It comes from this here kofefe, a delicious brew made from the kofefe beans produced at Siblu's coffee grounds. Kofefe grounds. Oh, the distillery? Let's go. Some mezcal? You still have a decent chunk left. You don't think you'll be done until this weekend? Oh, okay. Hey, you almost there. You are almost there. The Dawn Servant Selector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the rite of succession, I take it. Me, I don't care who sits the throne so long as they keep Doral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying. If you know what I mean. If that's what you want, vote Wuklama. Okay, so, clearly, right, the populace, certain people are rooting for certain people. How much of a say do they actually have in it, though? That's what I'm curious about. Is there like a vote? Is there an electoral college of some sort or something? Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. I actually don't drink covfefe, so. Oh, right, yes, you were asking about that elector business. But being but freshly returned from my trading routes, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobli, could probably tell you more about it. When's the last time you guys had some scout? Can I go in here? Yeah. What's going on, Horn? Coffee. Oh yeah, you love your coffee, don't you? Yeah, I don't drink covfefe. No caffeine for me. Have you made up the? Have you been up the slope there? Take a look if you like. See how the mezcal is made. Oh, up this way. Ooh, let's go. Going good? Yeah, we doing okay over here. Chilling. Just doing some MSQ here. You're doing great, girl. Just a bit longer, and then you can rest. Do you think this alpaca is happy? Honestly. You think this alpaca enjoys their job? Just curious. Imagine doing that. Just walking in a circle. All day. Every day. All day, every day. That's the stuff. Ooh, they got some more stuffs over here. Looks like the same spread on each table here. Welcome, welcome. Urko Pacha is terribly cold, isn't it? Come sit down and have a cup. You'll warm right up. Oh, I guess we're high enough up that I guess it could be kind of chilly around here, huh? Couldn't it? They sell mezcal directly from the distillery here. If you're a spirit drinker, I encourage you to give it a taste. Okay, lots of mezcal. All right, let's continue on. We'll continue on with the thing. All right, what do you have to say, though? You're wondering how we direct our alpaca wagons without reins. Well, a trained alpaca can be commanded with tongue clicks and whistles. 2 sharp clicks means hold up, while blowing hard through pursed lips means off you go. I don't know how to whistle. Oh. Okay, no questions. All right, let's go. I would not be a good alpaca handler. Impatient porter, electors. Oh yes, I've heard all about the right. Let me just. I'm gonna wipe this off real quick. All about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoral Ja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoral Ja or his policies. Yes. Rep. Okay. Got the alpaca porter there. What's going on, Tsudabachi? Hello, hello. Hello. Meeplu's mate garden. It's a bit out of the way, but the mate field. The mate. Mate? The mate. The garden of mating. This here is the family ranch where we raise alpacas. Their fluffy fleece, wriggly ears, and curious capriciousness are just the best, aren't they? Yes. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? You're on NA MSQ as well. How far are you? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobli, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobli noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Mate. Finish MSQ and raid on JP, now loving jobs over here. Ooh. Do you enjoy the new raid series? Which novel's drinking right now? Yeah. How was mate taste like? Novel, would you care to share? Alpacas are sensitive creatures. Describe to us in great detail the taste and your senses. Gemstone Trader. Oh, this is the thing that Volpini, you were doing. Yeah, the fate thing. Right? I have some gemstones. Zippo Shadow Chaser, best viewers on cut.ly.uejevnlw. Thank you. I appreciate you looking out for me. That's very kind of you. You love both MSQ and the raid. Will not go into detail or you'll get spoiled. No, I appreciate you, sir. Because every time I ask questions, your answer is always like, I enjoyed it or I didn't enjoy it, but I'm not going to say more because I'm not going to spoil you. And you keep it at that, and you're just like, no chances. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share with us, they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Okay. Let's do this. Really? He's also the head rancher. Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Is there, where was 171 yams to the oh, it's over here. So, okay. 171 yams to the south. Quite bitter tea-ish, but you can soften it up. Right now with the lemon shavings because you have way too much lemon thanks to your plant in your back. Oh, I see. A bitter tea-ish. I don't know if I've ever had it, actually. I'm thinking about it. But that sounds kind of up my alley. No? I like bitter stuff. Ugh, that is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Tobli, oh yes. He likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough, all I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't... offer you can't refuse. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Well, at least I'm not like putting someone's livelihood at stake here by trying to sell their product for them. You know? It's usually a group drink, you pass it around. Oh, because is it so just gotta like let the taste like marinate a little bit. Can't go too ham on it. Well obviously I'm not Tobli. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobli is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. By you. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Okay. That sounds like something Tobli might say. You think I might be Tobli? Haha, well maybe I am. All I will say is that, in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. This one's very nonchalant here. Am I Tobli? Well, yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise in our entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? Oh wait, wait, really? I'll sniff out the head ledger in a heartbeat, you'll see. What if it? Trick question, it's you. Don't be pre-storable at Alpha Node. Keep your money. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Back with food. Sarcasm in small package. Sarcasm in small package indeed. Not so much. It's more because you usually have like a whole thermos. Oh, I see. It could be a lot. I see. I see we're both done with our interrogation. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Was it actually the dude who said that that's him? We'll go with the diligent. I don't know. We'll see if we're correct. Because he mentioned the whole spitting thing. Ah, the worker's so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. Unless it was the guy who was just completely honest about it. We know it's you, Tobley, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobley, head ledger of Wachunpelo and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulul Jaja's chosen electors. Hello. Aha, in a place featured in the Tuliolos saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. That's right, I used the Force for that one. She found you out fair and square, Tobley. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Whoa, wait, really? It would have been a pity. Or after the cutscene. Okay. This area is your first...
Reducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Yeah, too simple indeed. I had no doubt. Yeah, this is your first or second favorite in all of Dawntrail so far? Interesting. Yeah, I was very curious about the Pelu area. So, I wanted to come here first. Well, I wanted to come here last to save the best for last. But I figured I'd just come here first.
Right. Not hard at all.
Yeah. Wait, you're cheating. You know who it is because we're talking to... Did you cheater?
Zorolja.
Is the
I'm
Jad...
told the head ledger, Tobley, is to be found here.
Is the Jaja because of like the amount of heads? Because he's just Zorolja. But then you have like Garul Jaja and Bakul Jaja. So if you had 3 heads, like if I was 3 heads, I'd be Kev was Jaja.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobley. That's part of the test.
You're Tobley.
Well, he went about it his own way. He did what he had to do. The power of sheer intimidation, of will, of hockey. Sounds like that one anime title. What anime title are you talking about? The Bobobo thing?
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column.
The 10th column?
But I think I have a good one.
Give it to me.
You must go forth and capture for me An alpaca.
What do we learn about alpacas, right? You guys show them respect. Right, I think that's what they said. I don't know. I mean, I would show an alpaca respect if I was trying to capture one, I guess. I don't know.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
Perhaps they're docile once they have been captured and become a part of the community. So floof. Such floof.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Aaronville said.
Was in Napoleon Dynamite, did he have a llama or an alpaca? I'm just thinking of that for some reason. But because of this. Okay.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Oh, yes.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
Okay.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Yep. We're gonna learn a lot of lessons during this this rite of succession here. You're gonna open your eyes to new experiences. Open your mind.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait!
Hey, you're not allowed to go.
Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
I believe.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, yes! Hello, Ivy.
Are you all right, Orclamart? We thought we heard you scream.
Yes, you did.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
All right. So if she's going off to catch an alpaca, what are we gonna do? You know, Alpha Node is hands down the funniest scion. Alpha Node has a natural funny bone, but I feel like Wuklamont, if Wuklamont was ever to become a scion, might be able to challenge. He's also got like a natural funny bone. Bobo, you couldn't remember its name. There's also Durororora, I guess, but that wasn't the one you're thinking of. You were not expecting Tobli's voice to be what it is. What were you expecting? Hello, just coming from your hilarious Randy Marsh video. Oh, hi, Ivy. Yeah, welcome on in. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, Randy Marsh. We're just doing some MSQ here. Early Dawntrail, so spoilers abound if you haven't started yet, really. I'm still very early. Yeah, not as deep. Not as deep. Oh, yeah, the YouTube you sent. Let's see. Oh, the Pelu Pelu. Oh, meeting Tobli. Oh, this is from X2. I never played X2, though.
Hiya, hiya, Sphere Hunters!
Oh, that's Tobli?
A fantastic show is nearly upon us. I'm Tobli, the sponsor of the show. That's me.
A show?
Yep, it will be quite the spectacle, with their music going beep, beep, kaboom! What could go wrong? Whatever could go wrong?
Ooh, that sounds fun. Is it gonna be here?
No, no. We're holding it on the beauteous banks of the majestic Moonflow. We hope you'll join us there.
This had a lot of kofefe. Yo, this brings, I mean, this PS2 like style, you know, this era here. This brings me back. I never played X2, but I did play X. And man, what a time, huh? What a time. It's Tobli. That is cool. You remember the graphics looking much better. I mean, I feel like it, I feel like for the time, 10 looked pretty good, and then especially their cutscenes, right? The cutscenes in 10, the Final Fantasy cutscenes always look great. I remember from 9 and 8, when I played those, like they looked great back in those days, huh? The JP voice is closer to that one. I see. I could totally see it being that way too. I mean, yeah. Based off of the kind of the differences that we've seen or that I've heard between English Wuklamont and Japanese Wuklamont voice acting, they're pretty different. I was impressed with how easily Zoral Ja found Tobli, but also sort of frightened. Yeah. Yep, he just used this, sticking to his guns there. Okay, yeah, we'll see what, let's see. Wuklamont, good luck. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Yeah, I could do that. Hey, I saw that look. Oh, I forgot. I gotta eat this again. All right. The Feet of Gold. It's alpaca catching time, huh? As Wuklamont helped demonstrate, the valley alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? You gotta learn. It's all a part of becoming the Dawn server, right? You must unleash a side of you that you didn't know you had. With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel, in the thousands column. I like how they... Okay. That's how they... 10,000 pel. Yeah, how they just state their numbers, right? They tell you the digits. It's pretty funny. I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so? Perhaps if we all pitch in 1 million gil? No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. In that case... that basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier, 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. Oh, it's like one of those YouTube videos where they're trading. Hey guys, in today's video, I'm gonna take this wool and trade up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take this penny and see how far I can get by trading it. Something better. You've asked your teammate to smell you before. You forgot to wear deodorant that day and was in panic. I may have asked my friends to smell me before. I feel comfortable enough to do that. Like, hey, do I smell, dude? Like, no. I'm gonna cash in those gold stacks. No. We ain't cashing in there. You got the mount? You can close this tab from the background? You got the... Wait, which mount? Which mount are you talking about? But yeah, Ivy. Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're a 14 player. I hope you've been enjoying Dawntrail and all that. Are you on the NA data centers by chance? That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Alright, I panicked and gotten confused with Alpha Node's million gil. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I ate them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wuklamot goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Okay. Hooray, let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with the beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. But the rest of us stay behind perhaps. It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Keb, I think you should go with Wuklamot. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. That's right. I am a master of the marketplace. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Kev anyway. The better to keep my hands free. I surely will not lose this as well. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. You know, I feel like it'd be interesting to do this like trade up challenge in 14 or an MMO like this. But I feel like there's definitely like some high level player, like a lot of like high level players out there who just have so much shit, and like if you were to like just trade them something, they'd probably just like give you something like like so many more, like, you know, multiples of the value. Like if I just traded them like, oh, here, have a Crimson Fire Sand, they'd be like, all right, here, take a freaking, you know, rare minion or something. Oh, the Twitch drop now. You had almost 0 gil when you did this one. How come you never have any gil? What's going on? Yeah, make sure you guys get your Twitch mounts and stuff. I have it. Here it is. It's kind of covering my can't really see. I guess I can. I'm looking down a little bit though. That's right, I can't fly. Let's go over here. Oh, Key Lime's doing fates. The bow blocks your vision. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If it's not the pompadour, it's something else, isn't it? Yeah. Uklamat. It's really possible to make 100 times that what that wool is worth just through trading. This is the artisan who makes our taming saddles. Lovely. I'll be on the lookout for that music. I like this this theme. I like that. I always like that part of the Dawntrail trailer song. Something I can do for you? I guess because when I'm just thinking of like the Randy video when I edited it too. It's like the part where, it's just the whole montage and then Randy's like eating the burgers with Graha and stuff. Or dancing, smoking a J next to Rion J. We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how much will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What? Oh, I was like, why did I get so close to this person? I have the wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Escal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you got yourself a deal. Okay, this bodes well for us. Third promise, such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Okay. Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. Was Havli... Did I talk to... I feel like I might have talked to this person in the open world just before this quest. Was this the person supporting Zarul Jah? I don't remember. Or, they're just like, oh, you're the third promise now. I can get some more from you. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because, this was the person. Because I must support the man of ambition who'll see my business prosper. Zarul Jah will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. That is true. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Well then. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Yeah, I could totally see that too. I mean, I'm just thinking like, I remember when I was, I don't know, maybe like in middle school or something. Maybe middle school, and I was just like, or maybe elementary school, or maybe middle school, around there. And I was just kind of becoming like more aware of the world and how like I'm not the main character. And then, I think about things like, like the world wars and stuff, and how like not long ago that was, even to this day, right? It's just like a lifetime ago. But it's so easy to forget sometimes, right? Still others, or, I was coming to terms with like how, perfect life isn't necessarily, right? It's not like, you know what I mean? Anyway, still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the didgeridoos that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you one of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yokhoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn's servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. It's a trip for sure, yeah. And it makes it like even all the more frustrating. Especially for something as world turning as like a world war, right? When you have people who are like, I don't believe it actually happened. You know what I mean? Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddlemaker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with a piece of Tuliolao on the line. Yeah, she's Luffy. Pretty much Luffy. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn's servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. Let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Ah, yeah, that guy. Of course, the Weaver. Bold Nook was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. You always and still get told from the older generation how different things are now and how we have no clue, which is true, yeah. yeah, for sure. I could totally, yeah. Things are very different now. You have anything to say for yourself, Havli? Only the finest leather. Well, I mean, growing up, as, like, say, like a first generation here in this country, like, could be very different from, like a second or third generation, right? Especially if, some families who have come over here, like what it took to actually, like, get over here and all that. And how difficult that was. Is this where you met the Weaver? This is the spot. After Bold Nook talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Wanchonpelo end up staying there. Let's go and check. I mean, you think about like the whole like, strict Asian stereotype here. But it's, it's for a reason, right? That's just like my personal experience. But also, our own generation, we have our own problems to deal with as well. We deal with stuff that, our parents likely would never really understand as well. Right? We talk about, I feel like we've been having a lot of talks about I guess in our group personal texts about the digital world and the pressures of social media and whatnot. The rising costs, the stagnation of wages, etc. Things like that. Oh yeah, this is the music, right? This is the one you like? It sounds like what they were just playing at nighttime too. True, 100. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Here, we'll park in here. We'll just hide. Yeah, let me hit the restroom real quick. We'll take a quick break. Couple minutes here. Have to refill. Oh, that's because you were hitting the fates. Oh, I see. I understand. That makes sense. Oh, this music here. It reminds you of Nier. I could feel that. And 15. I actually don't really remember the music from 15. I like this though. Yeah, it does have a it's nice and serene, but it also has kind of like a grand vibrance to it as well, Look, it's the key line. Do you have a cactus on your... Wait, is that a minion? Or is that just a... Oh, no, that's just a... Okay. I thought like you had a cactuar minion. And it was riding on the chocobo. Yeah. Yeah, it's dope. I've enjoyed the music quite a bit so far in Dawntrail. Now, granted, a lot of it is kind of... Especially being in like Tuliyola, around that area, in the beginning of the MSQ. A lot of it was we've kind of heard from the trailers and whatnot, but we're getting some new stuff here. Anyway, what do we have around here? What's this? Quality liquor, yes. Damn smooth. Got some shops and stuff over here. Menders and merchants. So quiet. Everyone say hello to Key Lime. Say hi to the folks, Key Lime. Yo, your chocobo has a hat. Oh, I think you went out. You went off screen for me. But oh wait, I want that. Yo, wait. How do I get that? I actually want that. Yo, that's dope. I guess I didn't realize it. Oh my god. Oh wait, this guy was literally just up here. Okay. Boldnook. Oh, nuts. Oh, it's no. Ooh, hunt vendor in the city. Okay. We meet again. But wait, weren't you all on your way to Wanchanbello? Now, these are hunts. Not the fate grind, but actual hunts. Which I still have yet to do. I need to do some hunts in Dawntrail here. Can I have that basket, Kev? Yes, here you go. Nuts. Nuts for the nutkin. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bolnok, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me, but I ask what this is all about. You see, I'm doing the trade up challenge that I'm gonna post to YouTube. I'm gonna take this basket of wool and see how far I can get trading this for something far more valuable. I see, so the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's cool. Oh! Weather change. Is that like snow? Snow? Peace in Toral is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace when the hold on. I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. I see. Okay. Also, I had a little something on my screen here. Is messing up my reading capabilities. Okay. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray. Is this area like I don't know, like Peruvian-ish or something like that? Or is that what I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm very uncultured. What is this area specifically based off of? Was that what I'm looking for? Peru? No, maybe? Oh, okay, it is Peru. Okay, I'm not as uncultured as I thought. I'm still very uncultured, but not as much as I thought. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 bell in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bolnok. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. Apparently, yeah, it looks cold here. I don't know. I still got my shorts on though, but I suppose we can continue with this. I have every faith in you, third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Peru and Bolivia. Oh, I see. Gotta bring Endwalker Dawntrail share currency for hunts, which can be useful. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you know, I mean, but if we ever do, if whatever I do, like my first hunt, might as well do like a Dawntrail one, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Kev remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. It is also vital to be the Dawn servant. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Now, so, what I was talking about the, oh, maybe we'll wait for this to end real quick, this cutscene. Here, Kev, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erenville would never let me hear the end of it. All set, our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade. Look at this. Okay. Victory screen. Yeah, it's snowing right now. Oh, I didn't have the thing set. Oh. Okay, so for the YouTube bots, I forgot. I was gonna do change a setting here on the YouTube side where in order to type something, I have it. Subscriber mode. Subscribers only mode limits participants to those who followed your channel for a set amount of time. I set it to 1 minute, which means, does that mean this bot subscribed? Did the bot subscribe to my channel? Okay. You know how earlier I was talking about the criteria for winning the right of succession? And one of the things we brought up was, like, you know, the people. How much of a say do they have in it? Which I'm still curious about. I'm also curious if it's actually just a straight up black and white, like, you know, you find the Golden City, you win, like, you're it. Or if, you know, if it's gonna be more than that. Like, even if you found it, like, maybe these, what do they call it? The executors? They called it something. Anyway, the delegates that we're supposed to meet, I wonder if, like, at the end they'll all come, you know, come around and be like, you passed my test. I mean, even if they give you the thing, maybe they'll still have a say at the end, like, oh, I like the way you went about it. Like, you grasped the true meaning of my test or something. Anyway, it's snowing. We turn 100 pel into 500. I know it's only 5 times more, but it feels like 500 times more. Anyone can get lucky on their first trade. It's all about consistency and winning again. Can you do it? Also scaling up your trades. That's the tough part. You got more on the line now. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? Maybe they're cold. They aren't wearing one? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. There you go. We find the demand for our supply. Or someone wearing, like, extravagant stuff. Maybe they're into fashion. Because people who are into those things, those hobbies, those interests, will spend up on those as well. Where should we begin our search? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamulja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. I'm gonna click on this guy, but what if I click on you? Tell me, who among these gathered... Okay. They're just repeating the dialogue. This one's already fully dressed. An artisan or peddler, perhaps? Come to rest after visiting Wanchanpelo, like Bolnok, would be my guess. Does this guy have arms? Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, he might have a winner. I thought he might have had a sword on him or something. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliola. Oh, a toolmaker. And was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Do I have a deal for you? This reminds me of the time when we were peddling off Loporits in Charlian. Like, do you need an emotional support Loporit? I have the perfect deal for you. It's your lucky day. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. A nice quality hatchet. A necessary tool for any survival game, right? That's always one of the first things you gotta get, a hatchet. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Okay, so we doubling up. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's Mate Garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Well, I guess we know where we're going next. That's what Pal World taught you? Hatchet first. Where did I learn hatchet first? I mean, really any sort of like survival builder sort of game. It's always like the hatchet. Hatchet, shovels, pickaxe. Right? Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's Mate Garden we go. Speaking of that, I was thinking of other co-op games. There was one I forget the name of it. But it's a zombie game apparently that's been out for a while, but like early access, and they finally released a 1.0. And I've actually never played a game like that. Maybe in the future, if anyone is. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These ones will be the calm type, right? Excellent trade! Oh, that's a fine looking hatchet. Oh, look! Monster Hunter! If you don't say the name, though. I don't remember the name. I honestly don't remember the name. Look up, I don't know, look up like zombie survival horror game or something. Get your local specialties here. Rocopacha is home to the Pelu Pelu, and many merchants like myself make the journey to these mountains to trade with them. They are gracious enough to offer us beds in the inn and a dip in the hot spring. Ooh. The hot springs. Hello? Can I stay at the hot springs? We're looking for you know, this does remind me of Final Fantasy X, like a little hovel like this. I want to go to the hot spring. I've actually never been to like a hot spring. I've been in like hot tubs and whatnot, but that seems like a cool experience. A hot spring. Y'all ever play Ghost of Tsushima? In that one, you one of the things that you do in that game is find hot springs on the map, and then you get naked, and then you sit in the hot spring, and then you write poems, I think, or you do something. Oh no, you think about things. You contemplate in the hot spring as a way to progress some narrative, or get at least a little bit more narrative as to the current plot. 7 days to die. That sounds like it could be right. Yeah. Here we go again, writing alpacas. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you have a mind to change professions, you make an excellent merchant. That's right. Oh, I guess while I'm here, 53 yams to the west. Oh, it's up here. We got our first ether current. This brings me back. Way back. What's the next one? 227 yams to the south. Elam, are you oh wait, that's Noel. Are you guys grinding? Oh dude, this you know, I didn't zoom my map out. I was like, okay, so the entire area is like this, and then I didn't realize that you had all of this down here too. Pablo's dream. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. Oh, thank you. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Alright, here we go. Let's mount up. Mount up. So, oh, I'm going for a ride. I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. That rhymes. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. Yes. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for writing no matter what you say. Whoa! Without our alpaca friends, we Pelo would never have become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking on the... Will people in the open world see me on this? Do they see me on this or no? Probably not. I swear the mountain is too tall to be real. I actually saved a screenshot for like a Blender reference. Orcors or more, wasn't that the name? A forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yokoi. Oh, I'm stuck in a cutscene where I started. A Mega Magui. So Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. I think you're doing a good job. If I can help you buy the taming saddle though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Yellow cactuar. What a great trip this had. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvlu's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them. Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wukulamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Meatblue herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Promise, and let's get to bargaining. I wonder where Kawana and Bakul Dajjal went. Where they started. Or maybe they'll be at the Hanu area. You have that little axe for me? Yes. Let's go. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. You're Meatblue, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the Third Promise. I may be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal will bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Meatblue, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the Third Promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you I stand with the Second Promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will have I will no longer have need of hatchets. Sorrel, you have a adamant supporter here for you. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklamot. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction, unless we flip the leaves or something else. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Goanna's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the field. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Kev and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. I can do this. Mablu is so sweet. Yeah. Very sweet. Alright, what do we have in this area over here? Can I go in here? Cannot. You only need 1 alpaca here. I guess, you enjoying your time here? Just on your phone? Just doing phone things? Just enjoying a snack? I'm off to work. I'll be back. Yeah. I found my calling. Oh, there's one over there. That's an interesting plant. $132 yams to the southwest. Miplu's Mate Garden. Overseen by the eponymous Miplu, the cultivation of this mate tea garden has introduced lush greenery and fertile soil to Urkelpach's usual vistas of sparse vegetation. The operation has almost become a small village in its own right, with the number of field hands ever growing to match the garden's steady expansion. It's like I'm on a tour right now. That one's a different color. That one too. Or I guess maybe these ones are covered with snow. Did you just learn of a lookout point over there, Noel? Is that where you're heading up there? You brought me some leaves then. Yes, I have. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. You were looking for it? I got you. Here, we brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet... What is my labor worth? I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate. Bought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands. Whoa, our labor is worth a lot. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we can come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. We did it. We traded. Mablu, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? So you intend to give up then? I can't. After getting a taste of real trading, I want to be a merchant more than ever. Ooh, it's like a drug. Then you'll just have to be honest. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Doral's peace, and becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him. There's a reason why you have, like, pink clothing on, right? You're unique compared to the other characters here. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. I mean, having a merchant for the stables could be of use too, I'm sure, right? What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Sorel and Zoralja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wook Lamont of the Dawn's Promise, after all. I might have a level up here. I might switch to Picto. Excellent trade. 5,000 pel. Success. That's right. Here, we'll go Picto for a little bit here. And then we'll even switch over to... I can't do that here. A premium deal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Aaronville's point. Excuse me. Ready then. Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. I suppose while I'm here, maybe perhaps... Ah, it's right there. Can I go this way? Go this way. Attuning. 336 yams to the east. Suppose we could just teleport back. How much is 300? It's probably about over here. We'll teleport. You found a no-name NPC that is a female version of your character in Dawntrail. Dang. You're getting all the clones. All the clones for you, huh? I want to speak with a man by the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're gonna need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. Let's do that. Well, okay. I'm gonna assume it's in one of the later zones. Maybe? Alright, give me the juicy deets here. Me? I'm a chef from Tuliola. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Doral, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It'd be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. We just gotta outdrink him. That's it. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. Seems to be a low-key kind of guy. Likes his drink. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Let's see. Sounds like we can help. We can help with that. Blue. What did you find out? All sorts of stuff. Yeah, the deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the... Oh, that was... Okay, I was just there. Yeah. I was just there, wasn't I? Hello. You have business with me, sir. Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? How much is that alpaca getting paid? Now what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal? Just like that? Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Ooh. We don't want to... I don't know. First? No, the pressure. The pressure's on me, which is a good one to... Maybe we talk about the strong drink thing first, and then we show them how much we like the strong drink. I don't know. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Seeing as that everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. I thought we were going to do this in a different way. Something like mate tea, for instance, brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Think of Matsuya, yeah, I'm sure. Poor Matsuya. Yeah, I was gonna say we saved the monster slaying for last. I was of the same mind. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with their presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunza. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. It's like, wait a minute. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in Turiola. Okay, she's going ham right now. As a supporter of Wuklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Alright, now we go slay some monsters. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Kev and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. Alright. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just north. Be safe. I'm ready to slay some monsters with my drawings. They will die of shock, seeing how horrible they are. Okay, so there's gonna be one up here. 230 yams to the northeast. Lamont. That should be Agave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Got it, dude. Feel very slow on this. Especially on this mount. I feel like this mount should be going a lot faster. Oh, I forgot to do my motifs. Ah, take that. And then take a hammer motif. Ah. Ah. Yes. What is this? Oh, that's the hammer again. It's like I unlocked something new. Pop. Lasers! What is this? Comet in black. What does that do? Okay, let me find this just in case they're like, they just teleport me. Oh, it's up there. In case they just like teleport me away. No, leave me alone. How could you? It's okay, I can take care of all these guys on my own here. Right? What is that? Oh, that's my AoE thing. Oh, I see. You're still alive. Oh, now you... Fine. That's fine. I don't want to fight you anyway. Dude, don't... Oh. My only, one of my only gripes with this game is how long it takes for, like, aggro, or to, like, de-aggro something. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. Yeah. Do. Keep dropping your phone on your face. Time for bed. Have a good night. Have a good night, Sorrel. I guess I could have teleported. Will we take a nice little trip? Do. Yeah. I can make it. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. All right, here you go. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bolden Oak as agreed. Then the deal is done. Your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. Yeah. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Make it a name for yourself. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand, for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. A premium deal. Excellent trade. Got that premium. Let me hit the restroom real quick. Take another little breather here. I think, perhaps maybe we shall pause then. Actually, you know what? Let's keep going. We'll do another quest here. Wuklama in the saddle. I was gonna say, I've been reading a lot, so Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Yeah. I was gonna see if I can get into a CC game. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think maybe we'll stop MSQ here, and I'm gonna see if I can get into a CC match, and then we can probably. I'm going to assume we'll be able to finish this area next MSQ session, and potentially even head into the next area. Perhaps, right? But yeah, not too bad. I mean, I feel like they're just kind of, well, we're learning a lot about the Pelu here, and Wuklamat is learning how to deal with other people, to make deals and connections with others. So, you know, another growth moment here. We'll see how Wuklamat is able to confront the dreaded alpaca, right? Yeah. I will be disbanding this party here. And I will be seeing if I can get into a ranked match. I'm still at the 30-minute queue. Okay, so I think my theory is correct. Me hitting gold 1 unfortunately has put me into the next bracket of matchmaking, so gold and platinum and maybe even some diamond, which no one is queuing up for, especially at this time. So I suppose that means we will be going back to some casual here, and I suppose that means maybe I will try a little bit of red mage again. You should be able to hit silver players too. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, my assumption is I hit the next tier, so. Because I was having 5-minute queues literally up to the moment that I hit gold 1. So. And it was kind of weird, right? Because it's not even like. It's just gold 1. Or gold 1 with 3 stars. I was at gold 1 and I had a 5-minute queue with no stars. Or 1 star. And then I hit 3 stars and then they're like. 30-minute queues. So, this will figure it out. I suppose that means I can't do any more ranked until the new season drops. 'Cause I'm going to assume a lot of people aren't queuing up. Right, with gold, which is, you know, that's my normal bracket. But I'm going to assume if you're gold 1 with 3 stars, it automatically puts you into the next bracket. Because yes, I'm fully aware of the whole unranked to gold bracket, because that's what I've been, you know, that's what we've been playing in for a while. Oh, it's 30 minutes for you too? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe not then. Because there was a point the other night we were just getting game after game after game, and then with 5-minute queues, and then all of a sudden it jumped to 30. So maybe it's just coincidental. It's right when I hit that rank. Because I was under the same impression of like, I'm still in the gold tier, right? Well, that people being busy, but I guess around like 11:30, because that's like when it slowed down last time too. People weren't queuing in. Oh, I have key lime. Look, it's key lime. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's a very small player base right now anyway. For ranked, right? Because the seasons, they would, and the Dawntrail notes, they said Crystalline Conflict will be ending, but they never actually like gave a date or when it would be ending. So why do they hide? I'm gonna stand at the back a little bit. I silenced his ass. Couldn't get there in time. So the silence does not get rid of the thing. This is a FYI. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing well, but we're winning Key Lime, and that's good. Oh, they just got destroyed there, didn't they? I forgot I was in the... Okay. We're doing pretty well here. I still have my LB. I've been saving my LB here. I silenced the white mage. I'm gonna silence this guy too. Okay, good win. Okay, there's definitely things I could improve. Like when I was using my LB, I didn't displace before using my LB. Also, they'd like never attacked me too. Eli, you get a commendation. But I feel like I'm starting to somewhat understand Red Mage, sort of. I have an idea of what things do. So. Alright, let's try again. Let's see. Let us see. I also was in the white phase mode or whatever. That is for a majority of like the first like half of that match. I forgot I could change. Ooh. My favorites list is full. I don't know why these make me laugh so much. Oh, that's the wrong button. I can't fly. I can't fly here. Why can't I fly? I'm grounded. Bow, 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 bow. Du-du-du-du. Oh, there's the key lime again. They also have a red mage. Hello, red mage. Okay, I'm starting to get better at this, I think. The silence... Okay, silence is in... Okay. I gotta remember the silence as well. Ba 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 ba. Hello. I'm just gonna bait them out here real quick. Oh! Okay, they can just keep running. That's fine with me. Key Lime? You okay, Key Lime? Uh-oh. Oh, why did I jump that way? I didn't mean to do that. Ah, okay. We got a kill. Whenever I respawn, I can come back and join you guys here. Samurai's coming back. Hopefully you guys don't die. Believe in you. I'm coming back. Oh, you guys are so low. Key Lime, can you live? Can you live, Key Lime? No, you can't. They are really pushing this up. We need to regroup. I don't know what that person just went in by themselves though. Oh, it's not very good, is it? Oh, you guys dead. We need to regroup. That guy just keeps trickling in though. Keeps trickling in. Okay, we have 4 people. That's as good as we're gonna get. Oh, this person's chasing me. Hello. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Oh, right when I was gonna use my guard. It's unfortunate. That's a big rip. I feel like we were just trickling. We're trickling in quite a bit. Our warrior was trickling in quite a bit, unfortunately, as well. We shall try again. I'll do let's do at least one more here. If I can get better. I didn't feel as good on that one. When I'm chasing down someone on this job, I don't feel like I'm trying to use my, cause like that sword combo or whatever, like sometimes it's in melee range, sometimes it's in range, and then sometimes I'm chasing someone down and I'm thinking I'm in melee, like I'm thinking I have like a insta ranged or something, but I have to be in melee, and then it just confuses me. And then I don't kill the person, and then they just keep running around, and I'm like, no! Why? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think we have the warrior again. You all finish keyline. Oh, we have the paladin. Who say hello? Hello, everybody. Oh, you didn't get out fast enough. Has your computer run? I assume it sounds like your computer is running fine with Dawntrail, right? Or are you running into any issues? It's fine. Yeah. That's not good. Oh, I should have used my shield thing. I forgot I had that. It's a big rip. Well, the good news is we have some LBs. But we are outnumbered here. The guys are gonna do the little sword thing. Watch out, Paladin. I feel like our Dragoon was down forever. We have people here or what? That ninja's low. Okay, that's a nice kill. I have LB coming up. Okay. Just stunned again. They got me. We're trading kills here. I'm still learning a little bit about the survivability of some of this stuff, though. Covering Dragoon. Alright, Kev's coming back. Kev's coming back! I'm coming! The Sage has LB. Our Dragoon is very low. Dragoon's about to go down. Paladin's about to go down. See, that's the one thing that I keep forgetting that I don't have. I feel like we didn't need to contest that, but I kind of went in because they were low. They're gonna bubble up here. You guys are really low. Samurai's low. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing very well as a red mage right now, unfortunately. They can get that samurai, that'd be huge. Very nice. Very nice. Good kills there. Okay, we got the dub somehow. Yeah, I didn't feel. My movement as a red mage just doesn't feel very good. I don't. It doesn't feel like optimal. I guess I just need to keep practicing it. It's just like the whole melee ranged, like switching between, like sometimes I'm expecting that I have a ranged attack, but I really have to be in melee. I feel like I'm never using verifier. Like I'm always trying to use this, and then if this isn't up, then it's like I'm usually running for my life or something. Anyway, we'll try. Okay, I think that will be it for me. Now, normally we've been aiming, or Thursdays as MSQ day. However, that football game is coming out, and I might be playing that because I'm pretty hyped to play it. And if I do, we'll just be playing the single player, the RPG mode of it, the single player character RPG mode, if I stream it. But if not, then we'll do MSQ. But if I'm not on stream, then I'm playing that. But maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I know most of you probably aren't even interested in that, so that's why I was thinking maybe I just not stream. I don't know. We'll see. But if I'm on, then we'll do something. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan, perhaps. But we'll continue with MSQ at some point. And we'll definitely finish out this little area and then go out to the next area, I think. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, y'all. All right. Y'all have a good night then. Fairly well. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye.